I'm going to show you a chatbot flow that can automatically qualify motivated sellers for you and capture them inside of your database. So if you go to realestatemessengerbot.com, you can download this template and get started right away. But I'm going to show you a demo of it and walk you through how it's set up inside of ManyChat and how you can use it to automatically qualify those motivated sellers for investors or anybody looking for motivated sellers. So what we have here is the flow inside of ManyChat. Again, I'm going to show you a preview of it inside of my phone here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit preview, and basically what's going to happen is this is what it's going to look like if you send people into your Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger and direct them to it through a link, a QR code, a Facebook ad, anything like that. This is what you can do, and it's all customizable. You can basically copy what we have here or download the template and edit it or just use it as is. So let's go ahead and hit that preview button right here. All right, so the first message pops up. Again, this is all editable. You can customize it however you want. It says, "Hey Jack, I'm a cash buyer and I buy houses. I've been in the industry for many years and I'm interested in making an offer on your property. Can you please answer a few questions from my messenger bot about the property for me?" Yes, let's start. All right, and then this goes into the questions where this information is going to be captured inside of their data inside of ManyChat as basically as a database, so that you can go back and look at this property. So you have all these information. Let's see, it needs some work. Is it tenant occupied or owner occupied? Let's say it's vacant. What's the reason for selling? Need cash. What is done to the property maintained in the last year? Nothing. Let's just say it's been sitting. And they can type in their answers, or some of these responses have options for them to select. Are you the ones selling the property? Are there mortgage or back taxes on the property? How much do you estimate it's worth? 150, 200,000. Okay, and then enter the address, 123 Main Street. City, we're just going to do some test examples here. And then state. And then last, zip. And of course, if you're in Canada, you can easily change that to province and postal code. So when you look into sell, I need to do it right now. And then this is where it checks if there's an email on file. You'll receive a different message if this is the first time they've been in the chatbot. Basically, it's going to say, "Hey, enter your email," and I'll show you that in a second. But if they have an email on file, then it's going to ask, "Can you confirm that this is the one?" So yes, it is. And confirm this is the phone number. Same thing. It's checking in the background, and I'll show you how that works there in a second. Okay. And now, thanks for answering questions. Basically, you will receive, as the agent or the investor, you'll receive that information in an email, in a messenger notification, and now they can either restart the questions. Maybe they'll want to give you different answers, or then click the Call Agent Now button, and it'll pop up and give you the option to call them, or give them the option to call you. All right, so that's how the chatbot works. So you just capture them as a lead inside of Messenger, Instagram, and inside of your ManyChat database. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the actual chatbot and how that works inside of ManyChat. So again, you can get this at realestatemessengerbot.com and download the template. But first, we're going to go to the first step is actually an action where it's going to add a motivated tag. It's going to mark the conversation as open and set messenger opt-in. Those are just actions that are happening for the sake of automation and everything that's happening inside of the chatbot. The first message is, "I'm a cash buyer." Again, it's all editable. You can change anything you want in there. And then this is how we capture the data inside of ManyChat and collect their information. This message here is a user input, And from the user input, we have a reply type of multiple choice, and then we can use these quick replies to type in whatever options you want to give them. So if you want to add more, all you have to do is hit that quick reply button and type it in, and you're going to save it as a motivated seller condition. So we just named this custom field. If you don't have any custom fields and you're starting from scratch, basically you just type it out and add that custom field, and now you can go back and save it. And then the next one is going to be same thing. We're using a user input, multiple choice, motivated seller, occupied, and we're giving them a couple different options. So that goes, and then what we have here when it's not a multiple choice is we're still using a user input, but the reply type is text so that they can just type it in, and you'll capture whatever they type in inside of this custom field, which again you can go back to and look into their information and see what data they input into these questions. Same here with this question. Are you the one selling the property? Multiple choice. Is there mortgage-backed property taxes? Multiple choice. How much is your estimated the property is worth? Multiple choice. What is your street address? This is where we're capturing text for the street, the city, state, and zip. And again, if you want to change the words to province and postal for Canada, you can do that easily. How soon are you looking to sell a property here? That is that multiple choice. And from here, basically, we are going to capture their email and phone number after they've given us the answers to those questions. So I mentioned the chatbot checking to see if the subscriber has an email on file. Basically, this condition is doing that. Email has a value, so if there is something input in it, it says yes. And it's going to say, can you confirm that this is the email that is best for you? And if not, then it's going to say, what is the best email address? Click or type your email below. And from here, again, it's a user input field right here. The reply type is going to be email. So when the reply type is email, the system knows that you're trying to capture an email address. You're going to set it to the system field. You're going to set the email opt-in, and it's going to be able to capture it in a different spot so that they know that that email is connected to that subscriber. And then I'll show you what these red lines are going to here in a second, but I'm gonna go back to that. We're going to set the email opt-in here, and then we're going to check the phone if the phone has any value. So essentially, we're doing the same thing as we just did for the email, but for the phone number. So that phone number is going to be the reply type. We're going to set it as a system field and set the SMS opt-in for them. From there, we're going to the action that gives you the notification. So this notify assignees is where you're going to receive that email and or messenger or SMS if you want, but all that information is going to be put in here. And basically these blue sections are going to be replaced with the data that is provided from that lead, and we're selecting those with these brackets here. So you can search any kind of system field, custom user field, bot field, and replace it and input it into the text here to replace, full name with their actual full name, phone with their actual phone number. So that is going to be given to you so that you have their phone number and email and all that stuff right away. You know their address and what they're looking for, and you can contact them right away outside of Messenger, but also you want to do it inside of Messenger as well. And then the last message is going to just be the thanks for answering those questions. If you did it wrong, you can restart, or you can call an agent now. All you want to do is click that call agent now and make sure that that phone number is correct, or obviously change it to the correct number, and then hit publish there. And then that's basically the chatbot flow and how it goes from one question to the next and what the questions are. Now you can see all these red lines going to this message here. This message is a follow-up message if they stop responding to you. So if contact has not responded, there's that option on each of these messages, and you go to inside of the user input. If contact has not responded within 4 minutes, then it's going to send this message, and then this message will send. So that's selected on each of these boxes, and if they stop anywhere in this flow, it'll wait 4 minutes, and then in 4 minutes it'll send this message, and it'll say, hey, looks like you didn't finish answering the questions. For us to calculate your valuation of your home, please select a option below so we can serve you to our best ability. If they hit the restart button, that button is going to the first question and it's going to start over. Or the contact agent now, change your phone number there, hit done, and they can click on that button and call you directly. So other than that, we have a similar, basically, if they have not responded in here, you can look at all the lines here. We send them, we need an email. We need your email to send your home value and custom market analysis. Enter it here. Again, that's a follow-up message. That's happening if they stop at the email address. And if they stop at the phone number, they basically just goes through because you already have their email at that point. So that is how the structure flows. The restart button just gives a little message. Oops, that's all right. Let's try one more time, and then goes back to the beginning. So that is the motivated seller flow. So real quick, how you can get people into this flow is by using this trigger at the beginning. You can set up a Facebook ad. You can connect it to your comments on your Facebook post. So if you make a Facebook post and say, hey, comment motivated below if you're looking to sell your house fast, and then you can set this up to respond to people inside of Messenger, giving them this flow to anybody who typed the word motivated below on your post. You can use direct messages with a keyword, and we use keywords a lot to connect Facebook ads to specific flows, and we show you how to do that in videos on our YouTube channel. And then we have ref URL links and QR codes, which of course QR code, you scan it, it's going to open up this flow. A direct link you can create, and all you have to do is hit that save button and activate it, and now you have a link that you can share with anybody through email, text, message, whatever it is. That direct link will open up this message here. So that was a lot to throw at you guys, but make sure you guys are checking out the other videos on our YouTube channel for more in depth on each of these different aspects. But again, you can download this template at realestatemessengerbot.com. The link will be down in the description. But if you guys have any questions about this flow, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.